And this was a Title I school. So I saw a lot of food insecure kids. And that's really where it started, is that I just saw a lot of kids going hungry. And I was like, this is messed up.
Like I've also seen to where you get really involved with getting the community together. There's times to where it's, I don't know, is it like peach season or something, to where you get them, you send something out to your community and you work with people that have these trees that the fruit just falls and rots, and you get a whole bunch of people together to, let's go work with this person that has the tree, make a bunch of jams or whatever, and make sure that we're not wasting all this stuff, right? I mean,
Yes. And that stemmed when my kids were in elementary school. I ran a school garden program. This was before I even really knew how to garden. I convinced the principal that we should start a garden for the kids, and then also to send me to the extension office to the Master Gardener program so that I could learn. And then in turn, I could teach these kids. And this was a Title I school. So I saw a lot of food insecure kids. And that's really where it started, is that I just saw a lot of kids going hungry. And I was like, this is messed up. Like, there's so much food out there, fruits and vegetables, especially where I live in Utah. Like, so many people have fruit trees and grow gardens. Like, there has to be this connect somewhere. So a couple of years ago, I started rallying friends and family to pick fruit trees that people like kind of abandon. They just were like, I don't have the time or energy to pick it. And so we split it. We let the volunteers take half home, and then we donate half to food banks in our area.
which a lot of that fresh food, when it just goes to waste. And I love the fact that you brought up the school thing, and a lot of people don't have the privilege of eating fresh foods or fruit, and it's literally laying there rotting. When I used to substitute teach, and I would not volunteer, but I would be a substitute teacher at my local school. I wanted to go to school to be a teacher at some point.
You would have been a great teacher.
And well, I wanted to be a teacher and a soccer coach, which I was for a while. And I love being around kids. I love being like in that coaching figure. I love trying to be a mentor. You do see a lot of kids that come from families that they're teachers that out of their own pocket, in the closet, that they specifically keep food to give to certain students when they come in, because they know they're not eating at home. Just out of their own pocket. They don't make a big deal about it, but they know that kid is struggling, and much less having food to eat, but just fresh food. A lot of those kids they don't grow up around that stuff. They don't grow up with eating fresh spinach or something, or having a peach.
Yeah, and a lot of the food banks have to have shelf-stable items so that they can last longer. So it really is a treat when I bring in, 300 pounds of cherries or apricots or whatever. They're just like, oh, this will go so fast. People love it. I think it's really cool. And the reason that I talk about it a lot on social media is anybody can do it. I think people get nervous. Oh, I'm going to have to talk to my neighbor, or what if they say no, or like, who cares? For me, it's worth it to try and get food to people that need it. I don't know. I'd rather spend an hour of my Saturday doing that than just about anything.